I think the idea of a basic income, if you think about the city or living in the town, an urban environment, is it would give people a greater sense of control of their time. They can make better decisions on how much time they devote to caring for their relatives or the community, how much time they want to spend in labor, and be flexible on their working schedules. That's a very important thing. And I also think that a basic income, if paid to everybody, which is what it should be, would be an equal amount for each individual, with a smaller amount for a child, but everybody in the community. It would strengthen the sense of community solidarity. We found in our pilots in various parts of the world that this strengthening of solidarity of a community is a very important one. It leads to a better sense of empathy, it leads to more tolerance of strangers, it leads to a greater sense of a community ethic, improving sanitation, as simple as that. Something that is fundamental and gives people a better sense of a place. And that, I think, is an important aspect of basic income. And it probably doesn't get as much emphasis in the debates. I've discussed it in my book on basic income, but it's seen as an adjunct of the other advantages. A basic income would give people freedom, it would give people security, which induces better behavior. We've been doing preparations for pilots in Scotland, funded by the Scottish Parliament, cross-party. And we had one meeting in Dunfermline, and the police chief came. I was there, and a group of us planning what should be done. He came along with his full regalia, very smartly, and he was sitting there, and he suddenly stood up, and he said, I support having a basic income because in our communities, it would reduce crime. It would lead to youth feeling they were an integrated part of our community. And by the time he'd finished, I was almost in tears because I thought, if only people could see how the dynamics of living in a modern city would be changed if we all had basic security.